Kanchani is the old woman's name. Okay. It was the time when she was washing a handful of black gram soaked in water for cooking her food. Now Busandi decided to snatch away a bigful of it. And suddenly, in one leap, he flew near the vessel and took a mouthful of grain with lightning speed. But the alert old woman grabbed him with a greater speed still. Grab him by the neck like this. She wrung his neck. Yuck. And kept it twisted so that the grain did not slip down to his stomach. Yeah. Meanwhile, with her other hand, she parted the beak, right? The beak of the bird, and squeezed out, and took out the grain to the last grain from the throat of the struggling crow. Oh. Really, she deserved the award from us, huh? The most miserly woman in the world, right? In history. I don't know if there was such a story. There must be, huh? I don't know. Could be, huh? Some people are so thoughtless, arrogant and stingy, stupid, cruel, cold-blooded. All right. Kakabusandi Ananda Maharaja struggled for his life. At last, he was let free after she thought all the grain had been, poked out by her. He flew to Lord Vishnu and fell at his feet, half dead. Lord Vishnu questioned him as to what had happened after he left him. Busandi Aganan, no, never mind, call him Busandi. Spell his last long name. Gasped out the whole story, pantingly, and said, "Oh Lord, oh my God, God Almighty, Jesus Christ." I was almost strangled to death. I could not succeed in my mission. I'm very sorry. But I could not get even a grain of food from that wretched old woman. Then the Lord Vishnu said, "Oh, Busandi, do not say so. Come, let me examine your mouth." Open your mouth, let me have a look. So, Busandi opened his beak like this. And the Lord Vishnu used his wisdom magnifying glass, wisdom eye, with the magnifying glass, looked into his throat and found, there's something there. What is it? Let me see what it is. I don't even know what it is. Oh, let's see what it is. It must be something, because this is a story, like movies. There must be something. Otherwise, it could not continue. Yeah, it must be something. Where is it? Where is it now? Okay. He saw a little bit of husk. The husk, yeah? Maybe the outer the outer skin shell of the grain, right? Of the rice or whatever that was. Sticking to his palate. Thanks God. At least he has not wasted his time and struggled for nothing. Look, Basandi, there's a small bit of husk sticking to your palate. I'm satisfied. The Lord Vishnu say, oh, the Lord is easy to satisfy. If we knew that, we wouldn't have to meditate so long every day. Tell him we just put our bottom on the cushion, that would be fine. Better than nothing, since he's so satisfied with even a piece of husk. Huh? Okay, so now, the old lady has earned some merit. Oh, blessed be Lord Vishnu, so compassionate and loving and merciful. Okay, now he said, Basandi, when she goes back to the world after her death, let her be fed on the husk of the particular grain which was found sticking to your palate. So the old woman will be eating that all her life long. It must be tasty. And then the Lord, so saying, disappeared. Great and marvelous are the benefits of charity and righteousness, even involuntarily. Infinite and overwhelming is the love and compassion of Lord Vishnu. Such is the mysterious potency of even the least act of kindness and charity. Probably she didn't want to take it out because she knew it was useless. There was not much there, you know. Okay, let him have the little husk. That the fruit of it will cling to you and save you in your life beyond. The Lord Vishnu himself, in his great love, creates opportunities for the redemption and deification of the sinning human. Man has to grasp such opportunities as veritably God-sent. When the old woman, who didn't know meritorious act, was ordained to get bread made of husk, what would be the result of your hundreds of meritorious acts of feeding the poor, clothing the naked, relieving the distress of others, and comforting the sorrowful? Understand? Yes. Even if she had just let a little bit of husk stick in there, all her life she will be eating bread made out of it. So at least she has a lot of things. And if we give people a lot more things, how much would we have? That is the conclusion. Huh? That's the meaning of it. Okay. Never mind. We don't have to say further. Everybody knows already. I often tell you helping others is helping yourself. It's a pity that not many people in the world know this. Huh? That's why in the last few days, New Year's Day, we made an award ceremony. So to remind the people of this country and of the world of the noble action of charity. Yeah? Because only by being charitable and loving can one rescue oneself from misery in the later life to come. If one has not met a master to be liberated in one lifetime, one must be reborn again. And it is better to be reborn in a plentiful environment with not so much suffering, like lacking of comfort, like food, clothing, house, shelter, and every other necessity of life. And therefore, I encourage other people to practice charity, not because I need them to help me to help others, but it is for themselves because they need it. Because they never know whether next life they have enough merit to live such a comfortable life again, like they do in Taiwan now. So it's better they continue to sow the good deeds. That is if they don't see any master, yeah? When one sees the master, whether one does good deeds or no good deeds, one still practices meditation, and the merit is enough to liberate you. We don't have to come back again to enjoy a good or bad life, so no problem. Capish? That's it. Enough? No. What do you mean no? When you say no, you mean maybe, right? Okay, let's see what's the next one. Okay, let's move to another higher level. This is mental worship. We talk about charity. It's very meritorious. But how about meditation? Yeah? How about prayers? How about mental worshiping the Lord instead of doing charity? Or together with charity, okay? Mental worship means a devotee, a follower, doesn't use any external objects such as flowers, incense, drums, gongs, or statues, food offerings, etc. to worship. Now, Arjuna, you remember Arjuna? The devotee of Lord Krishna. It is recounted in the Bhagavad Gita. You know, huh? Okay. Arjuna was very fond of doing long and ostentatious external worship of God. He had a spacious worship room lit up with countless lights. He used gold and silver vessels. He spent several hours in ceremony and worshiped Lord Shiva. He would sit for many hours and throw cartloads of flowers, like our car, busloads of flowers at the image of Lord Shiva. You know Lord Shiva? Yeah, one of the Hindu gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Shiva is supposed to be the Lord of destruction. Actually, he destroys evil. He doesn't destroy good people. Okay, destroyer doesn't mean destroying a good creation. It destroys only evil. Okay, now there was a brother of Arjuna called Bhima. He never sat to do any worship. He never went to the temple. He always goes to Melly. He used to close his eyes for a few minutes just before dinner, just a few minutes before dinner, and do mental worship of Lord Shiva. Perhaps just like the way you do. I know every time you get the kangbei, you just like this. I don't know what you do. And sometimes the person behind when you do like this, the person behind takes the food. Stole some food from you and you don't even know. He closed his eyes a few minutes just before dinner and did mental worship of Lord Shiva. Perhaps he makes offerings, or recites the 5 names or something like that. Okay. Arjuna thought that he was a great devotee of the Lord and that he was highly pious and devoted. He thought that his brother Bhima had no devotion. Therefore, he looked down upon him with contempt. Lord Krishna found out the attitude of Arjuna and wanted to teach him a good lesson and bring him to his senses. He proposed to Arjuna to take a trip to Mount Kailas, the abode of Lord Shiva. You know where Mount Kailas is? I also don't know. I heard that it is in Tibet or somewhere in the Himalayas, one of the holiest mountains. And the Indian people, as well as the Tibetan people, the Buddhists, follower and Hindu follower, they often go to Mount Kailas as one of their pilgrimage center. Okay, and the way there is very, very dangerous and very difficult to follow through. There are no shops and things like that. You have to take your own food. Yeah, bring your own sleeping bag and tent. If you can survive the weather, then you can come back. Otherwise, goodbye. Sayonara. Okay, Arjuna did not suspect anything, so he gladly consented to the proposal of Sri Krishna. They both started on the journey. What a good master, huh? If you want to teach a disciple, must go with him, must endure the same hardships, so that Arjuna can learn a good practical lesson by a living example. Such a good master is he. If it were me, I say, you go alone. I stay here and pray for you. I will ask the inner master to protect you. Because in the old days, the master of any degree did not have so many disciples. I don't think they could have many disciples because of the communication and transportation problems. Also, they tested the disciples long before they accepted and things like that. Also, it was not easy to organize everything in such a big scale like today. Besides, even today, not any master can have many disciples, right? Anytime, for example, we make a lecture, many thousands of people come, only a few hundred stay. And then after that, fewer left behind to continue the practice, right? Anything can tempt them to go away. Meet, women, money, family, influence, friends, society, anything, old habits. Drag them back to their older habits.